Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. It's another overnight stay vlog. Tottenham versus Newcastle. We just came back from the international break, thank God. I've missed the first team football. I'm looking forward to seeing us play once again. But anyway, as you can see here at Tottenham Stadium, will be the final stadium I need to tick off, and I've been at every single Premier League ground, so I'm looking forward to get that one ticked up. If you guys are new to the channel, I would highly appreciate if you could subscribe. It really does help out with the channel. And yeah, not only is this vlog about an overnight stay, it's also trying to give you guys some tips as well in terms of going to away matches, what's best. Just me trying to explain to some people who haven't been to away games before what's probably best going forward for yourselves. But a couple of tips straight away, by the way. One, book everything in advance, and two, make sure you can get refunds and stuff, because if the Premier League constantly changing fixtures as well as stuff like COVID-19, you never know when a match may get cancelled or changed, so make sure you can always get refunds. But other than that though, yeah, just book in advance because it's a lot cheaper. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the vlog. I'm at 4-lane ends at the minute, guys, so I've got to go all the way down to Central Station. So AB, Arrow, single, and that's £3.20 net. It's just the starter today. That's my train up there, 14:26, so I think it's going to take about 3 hours 30 minutes to get to London's King's Cross. So as you can see on the board there, plenty of stops to get to. Platform 4 is my platform for today to get down to London's King's Cross. Now I want to talk about why I personally get the train and why I believe it's the best transport to get for away matches. First off is the transport itself. I think it's the smoothest transport probably to use. Yes, for the flights it's quicker, but at the same time it's more expensive, and it's just a flight. It's a bit of a awkward situation getting in and out. The coach, obviously it's slower. Yes, it's cheaper, but at the minute it's not even that much cheaper because they've escalated the prices up due to the oil issues around Russia. So again, the prices aren't that cheap for the coach at the minute, and it's a lot slower. If you're stuck with people you don't like on it, tough. That's kind of it really. So yeah, personally for me in the train, now this is where I'm going to stand a bit full of myself, but I get recognised quite a bit, which is why I tend to go on a day before the game, the day after the game when I return. I do like it when people come up to me. I like speaking to people, but unfortunately at times when people obviously don't like you, or people are drunk and trying to impress their mates, so will come over and antagonise it. It's just something that I personally don't want to deal with. So yeah, personally I like my peace and quiet, and I think a train's nice and quiet, obviously the day before and after the game. It just depends what you like really. That's my preference. I think I paid about, I don't even know what it was, I think I paid about 60 quid or so to get a return, which is a little bit more than a coach, but sorry, I don't mind it so much. Obviously the hotels, and that's going to definitely bump the price up overall as a trip, but again, I'm more than happy doing it. It's what I enjoy doing, and I like having some time myself is probably the best way of putting it, and it's easier for me to get videos out as well.
We have some really nice family that live next door.
There we are now in King's Cross. Anyone that needs some food quickly, I highly recommend Leon. Saves you straight away, and the food's actually decently priced for being down in London, but yeah, it's normally not this quiet either. It's normally really hectic, so yeah, thankfully I can settle down and get myself to the hotel now. I need to get a single to Finsbury Park, so a couple of miles away. How much is it going to cost you for a single? £6.30. Yes, I am definitely in London. Here we are inside Finsbury Park now. As you can see up there, we've got the amusements on, so after Newcastle I've done beating Tottenham, and tomorrow I might come here afterwards and enjoy the amusements. But overall though, I'm going to head to my hotel now. It's about a 10-minute walk from here. That's a nice enough area. I do prefer the north of London, to be honest. Obviously price wise it's a lot cheaper compared to like the west, for example, but again though, the area itself it's alright, it's not too bad. So I'm walking up to my hotel now. One thing actually I saw when I was watching that clip back is actually like tents next to the gate. Unfortunately, I do think that's actually people living inside those tents, so that's really starting to see. That's of course one of the problems in London with prices and stuff like that. It's obviously a problem all across the world. Again, God bless all those people that haven't got a home to live in. Here it is, the most exciting part. Well, there it is. Right, quickly get my case inside and then we can actually see the room. Alright, and this is it. Obviously, but not quite the yag this ball, I'll be honest, but I'll get a job done for 2 nights to see the view. I mean, yeah, the view's not amazing, let's be honest, but again, who cares? Let's have a look at the bathroom we've got. The bathroom's actually alright, to be fair. Yeah, for sure there. Aye, not too bad. Get us done for the Tottenham game. It's bed check time. Last time I was in Blackpool, actually in the Travel Lodge, the bed was really squeaky. So obviously, some people have been having a good time when I was down there. But let's see, is it smell any good? Yeah, I'll do the job. It just feels quite comfy as well, to be fair. And I might be trying to make a big deal out of this, but this chair is actually quite good. Now, the reason why I say that is because I went down to the King's Cross Travel Lodge once and the chair was just plastic. It was terrible, to be honest. As you can see, guys, all checked in now. One thing I want to point out actually is just the safety measures in place in this hotel. So pretty much you can't actually enter the hotel without someone opening the door for you. So someone from reception, unless you got your own card after 10 PM, I think it was. Safety is a huge point to make in this hotel, so fair play there. Obviously, in areas where that could potentially be a problem, it's good to see measures in place from hotels to keep all the people safe. But yeah, that's for a point out anyway, so just in case you go to some areas of the world where things might be a problem, obviously make sure to stay safe. So we'll talk about injuries for the match tomorrow now. First off, Martin de Bryker, there was a pretty serious article about him earlier in the week about him potentially having angina, which is a medical heart condition now. He does have that, but it's actually translated to tonsillitis, so he didn't really have a heart condition. There was an article that seriously got that wrong. So thank God for that, Barry. He went for a potential career ender to being just slightly ill, so he'll probably be back in for tomorrow. Fabian Shaw's another player that had issues in the international duty, but again, it looks like he could potentially be in. So Newcastle's team, I don't think there's going to be many players out, so we've got a good chance tomorrow. I think against Tottenham as well, because we've got so many international stars, I think we've got a good opportunity to have some extra fresh legs compared to them, just to get out there and really go for it. Again, in Tottenham's new stadium, we have actually got an unbeaten record there with 1 win and 1 draw. So we can even get a draw tomorrow, that'd be fantastic. I think we do need to try and get a result. It's not the end of the world if we lose, but as long as we play well. If we go down there, play bad, then losing, obviously it's going to be very frustrating for fans who have spent all that money and went all those miles. So big opportunity for the lads tomorrow. I think we can definitely win if we give it a good go. I know we had a bit of a bad bounce towards the end of the last couple of weeks, but overall, I think with that international break, the time away we spent in across the globe, I think we've got a good chance really. So go out there tomorrow and play well. But anyway, guys, now I'm going to head down to Co-op. I'm going to show you what I'll actually buy and we'll have a little walk around. What Chris for you guys buy out of these, by the way, I actually haven't got a clue personally. There's not really any I've got my eye on. But yeah, WrestleMania starts now, so I might actually stay up and watch it, especially Ronda Rousey and Steve Austin on. So yeah, I might have to. But pretty much, I'm going to get some food now and then enjoy myself later on tonight. But yeah, over on the Co-op, I'm going to find what I'm going to eat now. Show you all in just a second. Get me in some of those cans. I think I'm going to get the Fantas or the Pepsi Maxes. I ended up just getting the Fanta cans in the end, guys. I couldn't think of what else to get, to be honest, so I'm going to go elsewhere and have a look and get something else to eat. But I'm going to wrap things up now. I hope you guys are somewhat understood a bit more about away games. Obviously, you want to ask me any questions, feel free to do so. I'll try my best to answer them and maybe a future overnight stay vlog or just by a DM or something. I really do appreciate it, guys. Yes, there will be away vlogs on the channel tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing how Newcastle play down against Tottenham. There is actually going to be protests against Newcastle's owners as well, so I think I'm going to pop down early and see how that's like, and probably potentially get some clips, because even though, yes, it's not going to be putting us in a good light, I still feel like it's interesting to hear what all people's thoughts on, and people can make their own opinions of whether they think it's justified or not. I'm just here to show, not tell. But like I said, though, guys, I do appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Injury-wise, regarding Callum Wilson and Kieran Trippier, he's dropped a massive hint to saying, I've been looking forward to April so much. I do think he's going to return this month. I'm not sure what game, but I believe it'll be between the 3 home matches and Norwich away. So as early as possible, hopefully, but again, we can't get him back straight away in case he's injured. Kieran Trippier, he's set to get a scan, so he could potentially be back, like, I don't know, maybe next game. It's crazy as it sounds. So again, you have to take it nice and slowly with him, but depending on how his results go, he could be back quite soon as well. So I'm looking forward. Those two are the game changers. You would think when those two come back, especially with the teams around us today, with the exception of Brentford, all of them drop points. So I think Newcastle have got to be safe, to be honest. Again, I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm very confident in the team now, and I think we're more than capable of staying up. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below, and yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow.